Tonka Madness here with the first live of 2025. It's been a while. I don't even remember when the last one was, but I know it was last year. So I figured I'd jump on. I had some time, just do a little Tonka talk. I got some pretty cool new things. Got a list of stuff already coming in. Check that out. That's a new banner that I just picked up, just got today, just came in today. It actually took quite a while to get here, way more than usual. Um, Usually things are 3-4 days. This took more like 8 or 9, probably because of the new year and stuff like that. So we had some big winter storms coming through the country, especially in New York here. Some places not far from me got 75 inches of snow in over the last few days. So pretty crazy. Myself, where I live here, we only got about 14, but yeah, some places got 75 inches. Crazy. Hey, what's up? Thanks for hanging out. Just doing some Tonka talk. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I did figure out how to do horizontal video, so so that's pretty cool. I hope it's coming across right on your guys' screen. Toledo, Ohio. Hey, what's up? I just got that's where this banner came from, right here, from Ohio. I can't remember the name of the exact town, but that's where it came out of. I'm gonna flip it around and show you the banner so you can see it. Let's see. There we go. Check that out. I just got that in today and I hung it up. I just clipped it. I just clipped some binder clips on there and I got it hanging from the ceiling. This is actually, it's 12 inches tall, if you could tell by my hand. 12 inches tall and it's just about 4 feet wide. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty good sized banner. And what that is it's like a display. It's like heavy cardstock and it's got nice lamination over it. It's like really in great shape. It came from Toys R Us. That's actually a Toys R Us display banner. You can see 2015 right there. Pretty awesome. Super happy to get that. And it is double-sided. Let me come around the backside. You can see the backside. It's the same thing, but it's got that part on there that you can cut it. Until you put your hand up, I thought it was huge. Well, my hand is pretty big too. Like I said, it's the banner's 12. It's 12 inches tall by 48 wide, just about 48. So yeah, so I wanted to come on and I got a few, other than the banner there, I got a few other miscellaneous things that are starting to trickle in here. Some of them I made some posts about, some I didn't. This one I got right here. This is a 1979. They call it the Backcountry Explorer set. Obviously, it was this Jeep. The Jeep came with a canoe, and it had a little bracket in the back where a motorcycle would hang off of it, or like set in it. Obviously, I don't have the accessories with it. I did find a canoe. They're not super hard to find on their own, but there always seems to be a few floating around on eBay. And this set kind of came with it. They came together. This one and that over there. It's really kind of an impulse buy. I was bored. It was pretty cheap, so I did it. And I don't know. The Jeep is not bad. It's not super tough to find, but yeah. So it's pretty cool. I'll track some of the accessories down. Let's see. And then this one is, I believe this one is from 1984. I'm trying to hold on 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to see. I can't see the comments. They pop up for a second and then they go away. Let me see. Nope. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe because it's in horizontal mode. The Comments don't pop up. I did see one that said, "Do I have a drag line?" No, unfortunately, I don't have a drag line. And I was actually looking today on eBay, and I was hoping, and I was telling myself that I'm gonna make it my mission to get a drag line this year. I was trying to go through like all my kind of like my PayPal account and see what were the more notable things that I got in 2024. And I am gonna make I'm gonna make a video with just like just go over all the things I got. But I did get a lot of awesome. Most of my coolest stuff I got in 2024, which is I don't know. So I got the 65 Mighty Clam. I got the early 64 Mighty Dump. Let's see what other notable things. I got this early, or no, not that one I already had. I got this early 65 Mighty Crane, which is the second generation of the earliest ones. I got a couple of loaders last year. I know I got that one last year. 73. Is that a forklift? Yes, it is. I got both. I have both versions of the Mighty forklift. Yeah, this is the 75, the orange one, the first year for it. Yeah, I got two bottom dumps. And then this one is the 76 version of the Mighty forklift. It has, hold on. This version came with the bin, which is insanely hard to find. The 75s didn't come with the bin. And there is a 78 version in the catalog, but as far as I know, it was only made as like a salesman kind of sample. They say there may be some floating out there. Reddish. Your forklift, huh? Weird. That could be the one that I'm just talking about now. It would have had just the word Tonka on there. Let's see, like the 78 version would have been like this. It would have just had the word Tonka on the side of it, no ovals or nothing. So if you had that one, that's pretty awesome because that's the one I was just talking about. That was kind of like a salesman sample. They didn't actually produce it, as far as I know. That's what I've been told. So there was either this version, 76, 77, or that one, which was the first one, the 75. And that's when it was introduced. But yeah. Well, that's one thing that I just learned about the horizontal filming version of this. I can't see the comments. They pop up and then they go away, and I can't scroll through them anymore. Oh, there they are. Oh, I figured it out. Look at that. I guess I am pretty smart. I'm just going through the comments, guys, so hang tight. I want to make sure I didn't miss any. Yep. Oh, okay. Back of the grain truck. I must have gotten a little rusty then, eh? Or a little stained. Funny. Yeah, yeah, so those, like I said, those are the two versions of the Mighty forklift. And then there are three versions of the mini forklift, which I actually just found. The guy that built the life-size Tonka tow truck. Yes, I actually saw it. There's a video of it. If you look on YouTube, it's white, if that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, it's a life-size white. It's like it's supposed to be like this one, the original, the 69. That's a 69 the first year, and that's a 70 the second year. They're identical, really, except for the tires. They switched from the little tires in 69 to the bigger balloon tires in 70. So yes, I did see that, and it's really awesome. That would be such a that's such a cool thing to have. And then the other day, I don't know if I got any Erdl people on here. I did post it in the community section, but this guy popped up too. The Erdl John Deere skid steer in beautiful shape for $100. So if you know about these things, let me pull it off and put it on the table. Let's see, gently. Yeah, this is a 1/16 scale Erdl log skidder. And they're pretty tough to find, and when you do find them, they're usually, yeah, yep, they're really hard to find. I'm not sure exactly what year they were. I believe somebody said early 80s, maybe 70s. This is 1/16 scale. It's got the original hook in the back, which was just a plastic hook on the string. Just reels the winch in by hand, kind of clicks. Just plastic roll cage on there, pretty cool. It articulates, of course. The blade's got the little lever over here for up and down. Pretty awesome. And you actually need two hands to raise it up. So hold on one second. You push it up, and then you push the lever back down, and it locks the blade up. So it's a pretty awesome toy. And like I said, they're tough to find, and this one's in really good shape. It's got nice decals, got a little bit of play wear, but nothing crazy. But like I said, I picked this up for $100, and it was like about 20 minutes away from me. I couldn't believe it. And normally these things bring this thing bring $300 plus all day. It's insane what they go for. But yeah, the John Deeres. Yeah, I got a bunch of John Deeres over here. I got this guy up on the shelf. Let me take the excavator out of the way. But this one's actually really detailed. But it was in my dad's basement for a long time, and the moisture it was kind of damp down there, and the dampness kind of got into the die cast, and basically the tie rods on there. It actually has tie rods. It's crazy. They're really detailed, this one, and they got moisture, and they just kind of fell apart. It's crazy. So that's why the tires are kind of jacked up. But it has triples in the back, and it's got duals in the front. It's awesome. All these are 1/16 scale. These are some of my Alice stuff. That was the very first one I ever got back there. It's even got Dwight's decals on it. I got a couple more Alice up here. Got a D15 and a 220. Pretty cool. I got this big 4-wheel drive John Deere. It's got triples on it all the way around. That's cool. The hood opens up on that too. This one is another one from childhood. All these are from childhood, really. Haven't gotten. Most of them are played with pretty well. And I even got a few more miscellaneous ones down on the bottom there. Pretty cool. This I picked up like 2 years ago. This is a 1/16 case excavator. And I had one of these as a kid, and this was my favorite toy out of any toy. I would never let anybody play with this toy. I had about 10 to 15 Tonka trucks, and I would load all the dump trucks with this excavator. And one day, I don't know, I think it accidentally got ran over by one of our tractors because I didn't put it away. Maybe my dad taught me a little lesson. I don't know. But that was the end of that one. And so I found one. And these darn things can get pretty pricey too. But I think I got this one for $60, which is awesome. So good price on those. But yeah, that's some of my Erdl stuff. I got these other 1/64s scale Erdl things over here. All these implements. Got some awesome folding stuff. Bunch of tractors, combines. Got a gator sprayer. Bunch of stuff. Got some quad tracks, some T-tracks. Pretty cool. Yeah, they're fun. So, pretty fun. I got some other cool things. Like I was saying in the beginning here, this is something that I've been after for quite a while. I just love all the Tonka military stuff. There's tons of Army stuff. There's some Air Force trucks. There's a troop carrier. There's just an Air Force Jeep. It's blue. It doesn't have a top on it. But these darn things are so... Yep, this is actually you could tell by the ribbed hubcaps there. They started to put that little center rib in each spoke in 1968. And this one actually is this one actually has, this is something that you rarely see, this little decal on there, the Mound Min decal. That tells you that it was a 68 or 69. So this is either a 68 or 69. And like I said, they're super hard to find intact. This one has beautiful decals on it. The little gas tanks, those are kind of supposed to be gas tanks. They're molded into the top and they hook on the bottom there that holds the top on. Sometimes those gas tanks are broken off or the hooks are broken off. Lots of times the bars in there are missing. Decals cracked or peeling because these are water transfer decals. So, but this one's in beautiful shape. Everything's all original. Usually these things can go easily over $100, and I forget what I paid. I got a fantastic deal on this. I don't even think I paid $60 with shipping. So, happy to sneak one in there. So this is a real beauty. This is one of my favorite things probably in the collection. I love the Army and all the military stuff. Let me move the skidder out of the way. This was something else that I picked up right before Christmas, I believe. Actually, Christmas day before Christmas Eve or on Christmas Eve, I got this. And this is a 71 or 72 T6 dozer. Beautiful shape, mint condition. Very nice decals. So I'm very happy to have that one. Let's see what else. This is one of the newer things right here. This is the from the mini line. This is super, super rare. I didn't think I would ever be lucky enough to snag one of these. It is actually missing a few things, which I actually do have on their way. I'm going to cannibalize two different trucks. Cannibalize or whatever you want to call it. Sacrifice, whatever. Pilfer, whatever you want to say. This is from 1978. I forget what the official name was. Everybody always calls it the radar truck because that's what this is back here. You could see the remnants of it. Yeah, salvage. Yep, that'll work too. This is like a radar trailer. This had a chrome kind of satellite on here, and there's one other toy that had the chrome one on here besides this, and that was the 1978 TV van. It had it on the top on the roof, and those are pretty common. And I'm just going to get one. I'm going to cut the little tube rivet. I'm going to pull the satellite off of this, the broken one, and put the new one from the van on there, and that will complete this trailer. This is a beautiful little trailer. It's all plastic, of course. That didn't have any decals. They didn't come with them in this year. The later ones in the 80s, they did. But this one, you can see it's got the white wheels. Everything's all plastic. So, I mean, like I said, you never see these. This is the first one I've been collecting on December 26th. It was officially 2 years that I've been collecting, and obsessive as I am, I've probably packed a decade's worth of collecting in these 2 years. So for me to not see one come up for sale, that's really saying something. So this was the first one I ever saw. And actually, I feel like I stole this because I think I paid a little over $30 for it with shipping. So that's awesome. And like I said, it's missing the front rack here. It's it's very similar to this truck, really. This was made from 76 to 78, so it's missing a front rack. They styled the racks a little bit different. It doesn't have that third slot in there, but it would have a front rack. It would have like a plastic top over here. It's got benches in there, just like the regular Tonka troop transports. So it's got both benches, and it's in really nice shape. The window's a little yellowed, and this one actually has the green grill on there, which some of them, they've seen runs with red grill, like a red pickup truck with a red grill. Those are very hard to find, but this truck in general is just super, super hard to find. And like I said, I got a couple of trucks coming that I'm going to complete this, and this is. If you read my post in the community section, I don't know if there's many Tonkas in general that I've wanted as bad as this one, and I'm very happy to finally snag one. So 1978 only, this was. This one's pretty cool. This one isn't new, but this is a 76, 77 Army Jeep. I took it out just to put it next to the bigger Jeep, just for fun, just so you could see the size difference between the mini and regular size Jeeps. But I'm gonna do, once I get my parts in to complete this, I'm gonna make a military Tonka video, because I don't know if, I know I have an Army grader from 1964 or 5. They make Tonka make triaxle machines. Yeah, I mean, the turbines, a lot of the turbines were triaxles, like all the, well, not, well, actually, no, I mean, I guess they'd be just considered just a tandem. There were no actual triaxle. Everything's just tandem. There were a couple of, like the 6-wheel mixers, I guess, are a tandem. There is no dump with, I consider a triaxle dump truck anyways, a total of 4 axles, really, 3 in the back and 1 in the front. And there wasn't any triaxles by Tonka. Like I said, they were all the dump trucks from there's one right there, actually. That's a tandem. All the dump trucks were, let's see, that's a log truck. This is the tandem dump of the pup trailer. Oh, here we go. Here's some over here. Yeah. All these turbine dumps are all tandem axles. So I got a bunch of those tucked in there. But no, there were no triaxles. There was a lot with 3 axles, like pretty much all the turbines, all the mixers up there, that crane truck. They're all, let me pull this guy out. You can see 3 total. Yep. So, and this one actually over here, the 2004 Mighty Blaze dump truck, this one actually has dual rear wheels, which was the only Mighty to have dual rear wheels. So that's pretty cool. They should have definitely done more dual rear wheel trucks. They came in a massive box though. I don't have a box for it, but the boxes were huge. So, and that's why they kind of didn't do it for packaging purposes. Everything was, of course, to try to save money. Let me pull out these since they were mentioned before. The bottom dumps here. This is my 1971 bottom dump in the bright green. This is like one of my pride and joys. These are so hard to find. And when you do find them, people want $350, $400, $450. I didn't pay half of that. So you just gotta be patient, keep searching. Oh yeah, definitely. I think that's what they really styled them after. They got kind of like a similar cab as the old Euclids. Yep, definitely. They actually call the color actually is called Euclid green. So if you didn't know, yeah, that bright green color, they call that Euclid green. So they kind of styled it after them. So the bottom dumps are just awesome. This one's got all its decals. They're a little bit peeling here and there. This is something that's always missing. The levers, they get snapped off. There's one on one side, and there's one on the opposite side, and that's how they set them up. So they didn't bang into each other, and you can dump them out at the same time. But they're pretty cool. The bottoms, they do open up, so pretty cool. So that's a really awesome one. That is super hard to find. And then, like I said, that's a 71 concrete truck. Oh, no. We had a concrete truck that had cab on the side like a Tonka. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I remember the old Mack concrete trucks. Even dump trucks they made with the kind of like the offset cab. Some of the old, like the 80s, I think, the RD cabs. I forget what the numbers were. RD, yeah. Yep. That's how they were, offset to the side, just like these. And Ross on the steering wheel. Oh, okay. Huh. Yep, and this is the 72 bottom dump. As you can see, it's a little sun faded. I started polishing it but this one's going to need a lot of polishing, and it'll come back somewhat. So get some of that brighter color back. So, but I know somebody mentioned those, so I figured I'd show you. So, but this is where my collection stood at the end of 2024. All these shelves are full. I'm trying to think if there's something that I didn't show. Let me scan through here. Think. These are awesome. The Rough Riders. This is the 70. I think this is a 73 version. Oh no, 74. Yeah. This is the last year for them. And I actually just found a third version of the Rough Rider. I don't know where my other one. Oh, there it is. Got the little AJ Foyt racing guys sitting in there. So that goes with that set up there. Let's see. Do you have any damaged toys? I got a few. Toys that they're a little bit rougher. They kind of came. Sometimes when you buy stuff locally, people are just selling like a lot, and they don't want to split it up, so you end up with a few miscellaneous things that you kind of didn't really want, but you got them because they came with it. So I do have a few stray things that that came with stuff. A bunch of them the kids are playing with. Some of these here I'm gonna eventually sell. I finally got my postal scale and set up my account on Pirate Ship to sell these things. I just need to take some pictures, and I got all boxes ready to go. So a few of these things, lots of these things are kind of missing stuff. The car carrier, that's a 80, what is that, an 81? I forget. That's in really nice shape. The mixer's in really nice shape, and that dump truck's just dirty, and it's got a nose decal on it. I bought it because I thought it was a 74, and it's not. It's got a rolled lip, and it's a 75, and I already have a 75. So yeah, they're on eBay. That's where I got that one from. I think I gave 150 for it, and that's what I'm going to try to get back out of it again. I think it's a pretty reasonable price for what they go for. So I don't know, somewhere in that area is what I was looking for, plus shipping. So they get pretty pricey, and that was one of the first ones I bought. So I was still a little green and a little impatient. So I didn't. I just saw it, wanted it, and I bought it. So I paid the full retail for it. But then I learned to be patient and get things for a deal. So I know what everything's worth, and that's about what they're worth, like 150. So I try to include shipping in when I buy stuff, so that way if I was ever to sell it someday, or God forbid something happens to me someday and my family wants to sell all my stuff, they can make the money back that they would need to get for them. So I try to buy with equity in mind and resale, even though I'll never sell them. So, but yeah, so I don't know. I just figured I'd hop on here and do some chatting, show the new banner. Like I said, I just got that today, hung it up. Thankfully, it made it. What's the rarest color for a Tonka? So that's a tough one. There's so many different colors. I mean, I pretty much have. I can't think of any color that I don't have. There's orange. There's the different shades of blue. There's white trailers, beige trailers. This is the next video I'm actually gonna make with my car carriers. These guys. This one right here, that's a 1978, and that's probably the rarest of all the car carriers. That 78. So I don't have the cars with it, but you can find the cars easy. But the truck's hard to find, especially with the decals. That one does have the decals. So those are my 5 different car carrier versions so far. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's kind of a tough one to say what a specific color is rare, because there's just a million different colors. Obviously, yellow and orange are the biggest ones. These reddish. Beaten up? Which one? Which one was beaten up? Yeah, those are kind of like the reddish orange ones. Of course, we got gold. Those are pretty awesome. Those are the anniversary ones. Yeah, I guess it really isn't a rare color per se. More rare individual things, you know. So 1987. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, hell, then there's Chrome even. Oh, the 78. No, it's not really beaten up. It's a little bit dirty. Let me pull it out here. Let me see. Give it a fair shake at least. Let me pull it out of here. It's just kind of dirty. I got it and I didn't clean it up. It definitely has play wear, but it has the original decals on it. It's in pretty decent shape. I mean, it definitely has play wear, but this is probably a dare I say $150 to $200 all day. I bet you. Crazy what things go for. I think I got this a couple years ago when not last summer, in the summer before it, in an auction, and I don't even think I gave I think I gave $50 for it. It's all intact. It's got its decals. It's dusty. It's got some scratches. It has all the decals, and this thing, like I said, that one right there is definitely a $150 to $200 carrier all day. So, no museum piece by any means, but it's complete. That's for sure. Really, that's, like I said, that's probably the rarest one. That and probably the 67 is hard to find too, but they pop up more than 78. And the red ones can be tough, but the 78 is definitely the rarest. And actually, this one back there too. Let's see. The rollers are awesome. This is the last year for the roller 74 smooth drum. It's got the hard plastic air cleaners. This one's very, very nice. And believe it or not, I have a few different rollers, and this one I gave $40 for. The nicest one in the collection. So crazy. That's why I always say, always be hunting, because you never know. Yeah, this one back here. This is considered a mighty, even though it's the same size as the turbines. That one's also really rare, and I have both cars, so that's insanely rare. Those cars people go nuts over those cars. I'll have to pull it out of there. I just did a video not too long ago with the car carriers. So, but let's see, 33 minutes I've been on here. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick scan around the room. Just say what's up. Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hopefully y'all got some gray and black grader. Oh yeah, that's the masher. That's from the Steel Monsters collection. I've never seen this before. Hold on. It's tough to get out of here with one hand. They're really tucked in this shelf. Pull this guy out of there. That's awesome. It's got 6 stacks on it. Plastic blade. It's got teeth on it. The masher. It's even got a little you know what on there. I don't want to say the word and get censored. You know how they are. Pretty cool. The masher. It's got armor on it. This is from 1986 and 87. The Steel Monsters collection came out. I have that one, and let me see. Put this in there. And I have the half track somewhere. I think he's buried in the back. Where is he? Oh, there he is, right there. The Destroyer. Yep. Yeah, no, the grader's the front axle turns. Yeah, the graders don't articulate in the middle. They're all just one solid piece, and then the front axles swing back and forth. So yeah, they don't actually articulate like a real one, unfortunately. I did get a, let's see, where is it? I did get this one too. This is a 1960, what is this one? I forget even, 1960, 68, 69, something like that. Yeah, I think this was the Star Hub version. Came out in 64. I have the first generation somewhere in there. First generation with the smooth hubs. This one's got the Star on the hubs, so that's the second generation of the mini graders. These darn things are tough to find too. And there's a mini forklift. It's got the forks folded up. They just fold down. Same thing as the Mighties. They're awesome. And I just found a 78 version, which is really hard to find. So, pretty cool. If you've never seen that one before, that's a 1948 number 100 shovel. That was one of the first two toys that Tonka ever produced. The Model 100 front shovel and the Model 150 crane and clam, they called it. This is the second generation of it. With the only difference is the tires. They got the smooth tread that goes around the circumference, as opposed to the 47s, which have like a regular tread that's kind of perpendicular to the circumference. So pretty cool. And this was something that I got somewhat recently, 1963 tractor, they called it. It's like the airline tugs, but 63 was the first year for them, and they called it a tractor. It's a little faded, but pretty cool. This low boy, that's awesome. That's super rare. My first year, 1967 Mighty Scraper, mint condition, and I have a box for that one. That's another one of my pride and joys. But pretty awesome. I've been able to amass quite a bit of stuff in these 2 years. I've always got something coming in. Like I said, this is my newest one. That little set back there, I forget what they called it, the American racing set, something like that. As you can see, it has a trailer hitch. This would have came with a trailer, and I think motorcycles, so those are missing. Does the airline tractor have a plane to go with it? No, they didn't. They were airline tugs. They came with a little, like a luggage cart with suitcases in it. Usually they came with the tug, like the tractor itself, and they came with two carts. They hooked into each other, like tandem carts. One hooked into the tractor, the other one hooked into the other cart, and they had luggage on them. Pretty cool. I want to say one of them even had three. I don't know, 3 carts. There was a couple different colors. There was a yellow tractor. There's an Army tractor tug. I think that one was just a tractor. I don't know if it came with the luggage carts. It may have. There was blue. There was red. There's lots of different airline tugs, and those darn things can get pretty pricey too. I'd love to have them, but usually you can't touch them for under like $120 to $150. Usually with the tug in one cart. What's the newest dump truck Tonka made? I think they're still producing them today. I mean, they're all, let's see, the newest one that I have is actually out in the basement. One of the kids have been playing with it. Which it was actually theirs anyways from like 2015, but they're all plastic and stuff. Like even this one is a 94, this orange one. That's a super rare one, but let's see. I'm trying to find one similar that has a plastic frame. Oh, here we go. This is the Mighty Flame dump truck, and they're pretty much the same as these right now. Just the plastic frames. They got this metal kind of top to it. They do have the Tonka Retro dump truck and loader, which come with an awesome box. It has like the box with graphics from the 70s on it, and I'm trying to snag a dump truck and a loader, but Amazon has them for $49.99 regularly with free shipping each. And I saw them back in October, I think, for 31 something a piece. And I didn't buy them because I didn't want to spend the money at the time. And I thought that they just dropped the price, but apparently it was some special sale and they haven't been back to that price since. So I've been kind of holding out, hoping that they go back down to that price. But those are they have a different, they got the vertical bars on the grill, the retro dump truck. It looks like this style dump truck, but they put a grill on them like these with the vertical bars as a homage to the older trucks. And the loaders, they still kept plastic arms on them, unfortunately. So I just want them for the boxes. The boxes are awesome. But if you go on Google and search retro Tonkas, they're actually pretty awesome. Like I said, you can get them from Amazon for $50. I want to get them, but I'm just waiting for a sale. I don't want to pay the full $50 because I'm crazy like that. So let me see. Is that green Jeep a Tonka? Yeah, these are everything on the table here. Yep, that one back there. That's a Tonka. This is the Renegade Jeep from the 1979 Backcountry Explorer set. This would have came with a yellow canoe on the top. It had a little bracket that hooked on, kind of like the adventure buggies. They have the little bracket that hooks on the back here, and it would have sat a motorcycle in there. Pretty cool, and came with, I think it may have came with people too, but yeah, this one's pretty cool. I just got this one in the other day. Cheap. This one was a cheapie. Not really mint. It has all the decals and stuff. These Jeeps, the plastic deforms over time. If you see that, everything's intact. It's just they just kind of warp. So it's hard to find them without being warped. I have another one. This is a 1980, I forget, I don't know, 80 something, 82. This is the newer version of the Backcountry Explorer, different graphics and stuff. This one has the removable tires, which are cool. You twist the hub and the tire slides right off. The wheel stays on. Pretty cool. They're fun. They're from the regular Tonka line, but they're fun. There's a bunch of different ones. Was the motorcycle a working toy or plastic hunk? Oh yeah, no, they worked. I mean the front forks of the motorcycle, it turned just like it was a dirt bike. It was a dirt bike that came with it, but the you can actually like steer it. The forks pivoted, wheels turned and stuff. It wasn't just like one kind of molded piece. The wheels turned. They're hard to find the little motorcycles because lots of times the handlebars are broken off of them. So you find the motorcycle, but if you look close, just like the tips, like pretty much where the grips are of the handlebars will be snapped off. So it's hard to find the darn motorcycles. And actually if you see that truck right there, the number 14 truck, the off-road racer, that one came with a dirt bike also, kind of the same ones. And they're just always missing because they were small and they broke easily. So they're like, they had like red, I think they had a red seat, and they were all kind of like a yellow body with red handlebars too. What Tonka was that look like? The Fall Guy truck. The one back here, that's the 1980 to 82 off-road racer. This one, if that's what you were talking about. This is one of my favorite trucks. This is so cool. It's a regular size pickup, but it's got the MR 970 tires on it to make it look like a monster truck. These ones pop up quite a bit, but they're always missing the 14 decal on the spoiler, and they're always missing the kind of Phoenix decal on the hood. So, and then back there is that's a 1982 1-year only wrecker. Pretty cool. And behind that one is a yellow wrecker. Let me pull this guy out of there. Show you. This is kind of like a funky, I think they called it Plum. The chrome boom. A mud runner. No, I don't have a mud runner actually. I almost bought one the other day, but I haven't pulled the trigger on one. There's the yellow wrecker back there with the black boom. They also have a yellow wrecker with a white boom too. Pretty cool. So this one's tough to find, one of the tougher ones, but there's a lot tougher ones than these. The wreckers, they get pretty crazy. There's a lot of awesome Canadian versions that are super hard to find, so near impossible. One came up, a couple weeks ago on eBay, and I think it sold for $200 and something. Crazy. So, Fall Guy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to look it up. Fall Guy. Huh. If I saw it, I'd probably know what you're talking about. It's just not ringing a bell at the moment. But yeah, here's another. This is the American racing set. This is pretty tough to find. There was one I saw, like a full complete set with the package, like one of those, the Tonka Tough ones, the carrying case. Those were awesome. That one's a Buddy L right there. That's the Hershey Kiss set. Pretty cool. So, but I think I may hop on out of here. If anybody's got any questions, or if you see something you want to see, any non-Tonka toy collections like Hot Wheels. I do not have any vintage Hot Wheels. I have Buddy L stuff that I also collect, which are similar to Tonka. I have my Ertl stuff. Those are 1/64. You saw this one a second ago, 1/16 scale. That's all the rest of my 1/16 scale Ertl stuff. But other than that, I don't really have much other than that. I got some action figures from when I was a child, some Power Ranger stuff, Ninja Turtles, some Hasbro, WWE, well, WWF at the time, wrestlers. I do have these two Johnny Lightning Walker Texas Ranger trucks new in the box, which are awesome because I love Walker Texas Ranger. So, but other than that, I don't really, I got these awesome vintage Ninja Turtle trading cards. I got like boxes full of them down here. But other than that, no. And these random Rescue 911 cars, those are pretty awesome. Such a random thing. I didn't even know they existed. And I saw them in a sale one time. It was like 3 of them for $10 or something like that. So I grabbed them. But no, other than that, I really don't have much. I have my O gauge train on the floor, and that's about it for now. I try to somewhat limit myself as to what I collect, just because everything's just so darn expensive. I got so much money tied up in the Tonka stuff, so I try not to branch out. But like I said, I do like the Buddy L sets because they're similar to Tiny Tonka, and I like to collect the sets that weren't similar to any of the Tonkas. But my son has a mountain of newer Hot Wheels. I do have a few stray, actually. What are these? These may be Matchbox cars, though. This one is, let's see. Yeah, that's a Matchbox. That is from, what is that from? I know the date was on here somewhere. Let me see. I could have sworn I saw it on here. I thought it was 1978, but this is a Bigfoot Ford pickup truck. That was actually my dad's. And then I got this Bronco. I think maybe the Bronco has the date on it. Let me see. Come on. I knew I saw it on here somewhere. Oh, yeah. 87 on the Bronco. And then I got this random dragster over here. Maybe this one was... No, this is 1977 right there. Hot Wheels, 1977 dragster. Pretty cool. Hot stuff dragster. The body flips up just like a regular funny car. And I do have a few other stray... actually, where is it? I just saw them over here. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on, bear with me. I have two of these. These were a special Hot Rod magazine car, Hot Wheels car. I don't know if they have a date on them. They may. Hard to see in there with the camera. But I have two of those new in the package. My dad's friend got those, picked those up for me, and I just never opened them or nothing. That have made in China or Thailand thing. What'd you buy, Buddy L? Tonka scale? I didn't know there was a scale. Oh, Tonka. Oh, you're talking Buddy L, like the same size as Tonka's. Okay. Yeah, I mean, some of the Buddy L stuff, like the older stuff, is cool. I would love to get a Buddy L gray doll. If you've ever seen the gray dolls that are like a regular Tonka size, those are awesome. Kind of similar to this size, like a 1/16. Those are awesome. I love the gray dolls. That's one of my favorite things. I have a 1950, what is it, 1955 Dopke scraper back there, which is in pretty decent shape. It's missing a stack, but the hydraulic gate still works and everything on it. That's a pretty awesome toy. 1954 or 55, I believe. But yeah, I'm not opposed to the older Buddy L stuff for sure. I just, like I said, I just try to limit myself to Tonkas just to save money, really. And I don't even I try not to venture into the older, like the 60s and earlier Tonkas, just because they're so diecast. Oh, yeah, I was actually going to get to that. The Pixar diecast toys, like from the Cars movie. I bet you, I don't even know how many. We literally have a bin full of them that my son has, like the original ones. And actually, we were buying them for him right along. He's 6 now. He's kind of not into it anymore, unfortunately, but he'll come back around. So I'm gonna hang on to those for him. We have probably 200 different ones of those. There's not many that we're missing, and I actually love those too. They're like $4 or $5 a piece, brand new for them. And like I said, we've got some like from when the first cars came out from my my little brother. He gave them to my son because my brother's 18. My youngest brother's 18 years younger than I am, and he gave his old toys to my son. Plus, we bought a bunch of newer ones because he was all about the Cars movie. So I think they're awesome. I wish if I had some, I'll have to come up with I'll have to put a little shelving unit or something up and put those all on display somewhere too. I'm running out of space in here. I got to get rid of this pile in the middle and set up my shelving units so I can start putting some on there too. That'd be cool to display all the Pixar cars. Those are fun. Even I got that random thing. That's a Tonka placation bag. Now, what came in that was, if you saw those two gold dump trucks right there, that was from September of 2021. Tonka celebrated the 75th anniversary of the company, and they had those gold Tonkas. I think they sold them for $30 a piece, maybe something like that. And you can only get them there. They made 1,000 of them. And when you bought one, they were wrapped in bubble wrap with a decal on them that told you what it was, said 1 of 1,000, yada yada, and they gave it to you in that bag. And I saw that bag. I think I paid like $10 for it. So that was pretty cool. A little random tidbit. So here's another cool thing too. While I'm looking at them, these are newsletters from the Tonka factory. This one is from what, 1968, I believe? Yeah, 1968. I have them from 68 all the way to the very last issue in 1983. Got a whole stack of them. Those are awesome. You see all the factory news, and it was really awesome. Let's see. Did you know they made Pixar, Mattel with NASCAR? Some of the next gen racers like Danny Chase and others. No, I didn't actually. I'll have to look into it. Yeah, I thought you were talking about like the Disney ones. Like the Disney Cars. Cars, like the movie. No, I guess I didn't realize that. I'll have to look into them. Yeah, I'm always up for something cheap and fun. Tonka's kind of take up the bulk of my play money at the moment, but they're still fun. That was another random one I got. This white bottom dump. Doesn't have the right cab on it, but I got a very nice trailer, and that was one of the newer ones back there. That landscape set. That is one of my favorite minis of all time. So, but let's see if nobody else has any other questions or comments or want to see something or whatever. Take one last scan around the room. There's my new banner. 12 inches tall by 48 inches wide. Just got it. Got it today. Finally came. Been waiting for it for like 8 days. Came out of Ohio. It's an old display banner from Toys R Us. It's like heavy cardstock with lamination over it. Really nice. It's in beautiful shape. It's double-sided. Pretty cool. Happy to have that thing. But, well, thanks to everybody that hung out and everybody that commented and chatted. I really appreciate it. So I'm not just on here talking to myself. I'm going to start. I wanted to wait for the banner to come in, and I wanted to wait for some of the new things that I had to come in. So a few of them came, so I figured I'd jump on and do a live before I start making new videos. Like I said, I'm going to do a car carrier video with the earlier car carriers that I have, because I have never done one. I don't think I've ever done. Did I do a buggy video? I don't know. I got to look through my videos. I have 95 videos so far. I want to start doing some. I want to get a Tonka rug for the center over here and kind of maybe do some play videos or something, because they are fun to play with. I mean, I'm 39 years old, but I'm not gonna lie, they're still fun to play with. I play with them up here on my desk all the time. So, my little guy, my 3-year-old, he loves playing with them. So he always is. He's always hopping up. Bobcat. Yeah, right. I know. So many times I've been to the Bobcat dealer for oil or whatever, and they got the models in there. I'm gonna have to hit them up. Maybe they can throw one in for free for the 2 machines I own. I'll bring my son with me for sympathy. Maybe they'll throw him one. They are cool though. I'd like to get. I have an E32 excavator and I have a S570 skid steer. So I'd like to. I've been meaning to grab. I know they make both models in a die-cast toy, so I'd like to grab those. Be fun. So, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of here. I've been on for just about 59 minutes, so I really enjoy doing this. I hope everybody that hangs out, I hope you are able to learn something or be even semi-entertained. I don't really have anything planned when I do these per se. I just hop on and start talking, and people ask questions, and we answer questions and all that good stuff, and talk until there's nothing else to talk about. So, like I said, Merry Christmas. Hopefully everyone's off to a good start for 2025. If you're a collector, hopefully you found some awesome new things for the new year. If you're not, hopefully watching my channel brings up some good memories or of things that you used to have or whatever. Feel free to comment in the community tab if there's something that you want to see or have me do a video of. I have over 300. I got to get an official count. I keep on saying over 300, but I got to get an official count. I mean, because there's a ton of them. So between mighties, regulars, minis, tinies, there's over 300, and they're all different. There are no doubles. Everything you see is is unique, except for maybe 3 things. So, but so I'm gonna finally jump out of here. Done yammering on. Thank you again. If you are watching the video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Like my videos. Scroll through the list of videos I got. There's over 95, or there is 95. This will be number 96. And like I always say, always be hunting, and hope to see you in the next one, and we will see you later.